General Hospital, spoilers Tuesday, February 10. Anna's not coming back and everything is a mess. So, where do I even start with Tuesday's episode? There's so much happening, and honestly, my brain is kind of fried trying to keep track of all these storylines, but here we go. Lucy versus Ava round 47 or whatever. Okay, so at Windermere, which is like always the place where drama happens, right? Lucy Coe and Ava Jerome are going at it. And I mean going at it, but here's the thing that's kind of hilarious if you think about it. They're both interested in the same guy, Jen Sidwell. I know, you're probably thinking, really, another man causing problems between two women, but like, this is General Hospital we're talking about. Lucy shows up at Windermere, and she's clearly not happy to see Ava there. And Ava, she's doing that thing she does. You know the thing, where she's all calm and cool and collected, and you just know it's driving Lucy absolutely insane. Because that's Ava's superpower, really. Making people lose their minds while she sips wine or whatever. Lucy starts slinging accusations at Ava. She tells her straight up that she knows what Ava's selling. And get this, she says it's certainly not art. Ouch. That's gotta sting, because Ava runs a gallery, and like, that's her whole identity pretty much. But Lucy's not wrong to be suspicious. I mean, this is Ava Jerome we're talking about. The woman has more secrets than the NSA, probably. And then there's Gents. This guy, he's just sitting there being flirtatious with both of them. Like he's enjoying the attention from two women who are basically at each other's throats over him. Some guy's right, but here's what's interesting. The spoilers point out that both Lucy and Ava have this pattern. They've both traveled romantic paths with bad men. They didn't appreciate the good ones when they had them. So Jen's being their type. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks hard. I'm betting Jen's is going to turn out to be trouble. Because when has a smooth-talking guy who plays two women against each other ever been a good thing on this show? Never. The answer is never. The Anna situation is actually really sad. Moving on to the heavy stuff, Laura Collins has called a meeting in the mayor's office. She's got Max Scorpio there, who's the chief of detectives, and Dante Falconeri, who's the acting police commissioner right now, and she's got BAD news. Anna Devane is not coming back as police commissioner. And like, that's a big deal. That's a huge deal, actually. Because Anna has been such a major part of Port Charles law enforcement for years and years, but the reason she's not coming back, it's way worse than you'd think. Mac just got back from France with Felicia and Emma. They went to find Anna, and what they found was not good. Not good at all. Anna is in a psychiatric clinic. A psychiatric clinic. She's had some kind of psychotic break, apparently. And Dante had mentioned before that she might have PTSD, which honestly makes sense considering everything Anna has been through over the years. The woman has lived like 10 lifetimes worth of trauma. But here's where it gets complicated. Because Anna isn't just sitting in this clinic being treated for PTSD. She's telling this wild story about being held captive, about escaping, and nobody seems to know if they should believe her or if it's part of whatever mental health crisis she's having. Valentin and Carly, the friendship nobody asked for but kind of works. Meanwhile, in a completely different part of Port Charles, Valentin, Cassadine, and Carly are having a moment. And I say having a moment because these two have developed this unlikely friendship that actually kind of works somehow. Valentin tells Carly, who's smiling by the way, which means she's in a good mood for once, that she always knows the right buttons to push. Now, the question is, whose buttons is he talking about? Because this whole partnership between them started as a mutual takedown of Jack Brennan. They both wanted him gone for their own reasons. But now they're bonding as parents of daughters. Is Valentin talking about pushing Brennan's buttons, or is he talking about Carly pushing his buttons? Because there's definitely chemistry there. Not romantic necessarily, but like a connection. These are two people who have done terrible things in their lives and somehow found each other and understand each other. It's weird, but it works. Felicia drops a bomb on Jason. So remember how I said Anna was telling this incredulous story? Well, Felicia has reconsidered it, and she's delivering a message to Jason Morgan that is going to absolutely blow his mind. Anna wants Jason to know that Caesar Faison is alive. Let that sink in for a second. Faison is alive. Now, Felicia says she doesn't have trouble believing it, because why would she? Britt Westbourne came back from the dead. Nathan West came back. She even saw Peter August alive after she and Anna watched him die during the rescue of Maxie Jones and Bailey Lou Jones. Like, death means nothing on this show anymore. Nobody stays dead. Ever. Jason looks incredulous when Felicia tells him, and I mean, can you blame the guy? Faison has been his enemy for years. The man has caused so much pain and suffering, and now he's supposed to believe he's alive. But will it really surprise him, though? This is Jason Morgan we're talking about. The man has seen everything. Nothing should shock him anymore. But, like, if Faison really is alive, if Anna wasn't having delusions, if this is real, then everyone in Port Charles is in danger. Because Faison doesn't just come back to hang out and have coffee. He comes back with plans. Evil plans. Plans that usually involve hurting the people Jason loves. Emma is breaking my heart. And then there's Emma. Poor Emma. She's talking to Gio Palmieri, and she's in tears. Actual tears. And I'm not gonna lie, this part of the spoilers made Emmy want to cry. Emma had to watch her grandmother in great distress. Anna was fearful. She wasn't herself. She was kept in a mental hospital in France. And Emma, who has always looked up to her grandmother as this strong, smart, capable woman, had to see her fall apart. She tells Gio through tears that she lost the grandma that she knew. Because Anna told them this story about being held captive and escaping, and whether it's true or whether Anna is having a mental breakdown, the result is the same. The Anna Devane that Emma knew, the spy, the commissioner, the woman who could handle anything, is gone. How does Emma go on from this? How does she process watching her grandmother go from this powerful figure to a fearful bundle of nerves? It's heartbreaking. It really is. And the question that everyone's asking, will Anna ever be herself again? Will she ever be the Anna Devane that everyone knew and loved? What this all means going forward. Okay, so let me try to connect some dots here. Because all of these storylines are happening separately, but they're going to converge eventually, right? They always do. If Faison is really alive, then Anna wasn't crazy. She really was held captive. Which means someone went to great lengths to make it look like she had a psychotic break. To discredit her. To make people think she's unstable. And that's terrifying when you think about it. And if Anna can't come back as police commissioner, then Port Charles is vulnerable. Dante is acting commissioner, but he's not Anna. Nobody is Anna. She has connections and experience that nobody else has. Without her, the PCPD is weaker. Lucy and Ava fighting over Jens seems minor compared to all that. But what if it's not? What if Jens is connected to all this somehow? What if he's working with Brennan? Or worse, what if he's working with Faison? And Valentin and Carly's partnership? That could be important. Because if Brennan is involved in whatever happened to Anna, then having Valentin and Carly working against him might be exactly what Port Charles needs. Some random thoughts, because my brain is scattered. Can we talk about how Mac must be feeling right now? He just got back from France where he had to see Anna in that state. And now he's in Laura's office hearing that she's not coming back. This man has been through so much. He deserves a break. They all deserve a break, honestly. And Felicia. She's the one who has to tell Jason about Faison. She has to be the messenger for this nightmare news. Because she believes Anna. She reconsidered the story and decided it might be true. That takes guts. To go against what everyone else is thinking and trust your friend. Also, can we acknowledge that Windermere is just constantly the location for drama? Like, maybe they should just tear that place down at this point. Nothing good happens there. Ever. The questions we're all asking. Is Faison really alive, or is Anna suffering from some kind of elaborate PTSD-induced hallucination? If he is alive, how did he survive, and why is he back now? Who put Anna in that psychiatric clinic in France? Was it against her will? What's Jen Sidwell's real agenda, and why is he playing both Lucy and Ava? Will Valentin and Carly's partnership evolve into something more, or will they stay in the friend zone? How is Emma going to cope with seeing her grandmother like this? Can Anna recover and come back stronger than ever? What's Brennan's involvement in all of this, if any? Final thoughts. Tuesday's episode is gonna be emotional. Like really emotional. We're talking tears and anger and confusion and all the feelings. The Anna storyline alone is enough to wreck anyone. But throw in the Lucy, Ava, Jen's triangle, and the Faison revelation, and Valentin and Carly's growing friendship, and Emma's heartbreak. It's a lot. General Hospital is doing what it does best. Taking characters we love and putting them through absolute hell. And we're all gonna watch and feel things and probably yell at our TVs. Because that's what this show does to us. I'm personally most interested in the Anna stuff. If she really was held captive and everyone thinks she's crazy, that's such a dark storyline. And if Faison is involved, that opens up so many possibilities for revenge plots and danger and all the classic GH drama we love. But I'm also curious about this Jen's character. New characters always shake things up, and having him be the object of both Lucy and Ava's attention, that's gonna get messy fast. So yeah, Tuesday, February 10. Mark your calendars. Set your DVRs. Don't miss it. Because things are about to get real interesting in Port Charles. And by interesting, I mean catastrophic. But in the best way possible.